Despite stiff opposition from Democrats in the U.S. Senate, the United States has a new Attorney General tonight, Jeff Sessions from Alabama.
Yeah, but the way Republicans handled that debate over his nomination at the end may cost them down the road.
KCAL 9 political reporter Bryan joins us now with a look and a late development at his Supreme Court.
We got all kinds of developments. They're coming from every door. I feel like I need a scorecard now here to keep track of everything. Jeff Sessions is in, but in sealing his victory, the Republican Senate leader told a prominent woman senator to shut up and sit down. There was furious backlash to that today among Democrats and women. And yes, there is a development in the Supreme Court nomination, too, that Donald Trump may not like.
The ayes are 52, the nays are 47. The nomination is confirmed.
It was hardly a blowout, but in a party-line vote, Senate Republicans confirmed the nomination of Alabama Senator Jeff Sessions to be the next Attorney General of the United States. After the vote, Sessions talked about the office.
The Attorney General, this is a law enforcement office, first and foremost. People expect us to be those who defend us from terrorists, defend us from criminals.
With the Senate deeply divided, the debate over Sessions' confirmation was pretty intense.
Senator Sessions cheered the Supreme Court's decision to gut the Voting Rights Act, used his power as a U.S. attorney to prosecute 3 African-American civil rights activists in Alabama, and then called the NAACP, quote, un-American.
I feel very compelled to say a few words about some of the attacks that have been leveled against Senator Sessions here on the floor, where he has served the people of Alabama faithfully for 20 years. And he's being unfairly attacked now.
Fueling the bad feelings in the usually congenial Senate was the disciplinary action taken against Senate Democrat Elizabeth Warren Tuesday evening when she was speaking on the floor against Senator Sessions' nomination for Attorney General.
This Republican-controlled Senate says that I have to sit down, be quiet.
The senator will take her seat.
Warren was reading from a 1986 letter written by Coretta Scott King about Sessions.
Mr. Sessions has used the awesome power of his office to chill the free exercise of the vote by black citizens.
The Republican Majority Leader accused Warren of impugning a fellow senator who's now up for Attorney General.
She was warned. She was given an explanation. Nevertheless, she persisted.
So on the Senate floor Wednesday, defiant Democrats took turns reading the letter themselves without repercussions or disciplinary action.
Mr. Sessions has used the awesome power of his office
to chill the free exercise of the vote by black citizens.
It's certainly not the first time senators impugned one another's integrity, like these comments from 2015 and 2016.
Flat out lie.
with his cancerous leadership.
Republicans charged Warren and other Democrats were deliberately distorting Sessions' record.
It was a diatribe for most of the evening.
But USC political science professor Ange-Marie Hancock says the controversy could have an impact in the Washington political world.
I think the rebuking of Senator Elizabeth Warren has completely backfired on the Republicans. I think those independent women voters that might have cast their votes for Trump but were kind of wavering in terms of now that they have Trump, how they feel about him, this kind of thing is not going to work for them.
And there was more turbulence on another related front as well.
And I'm very proud to have picked Judge Gorsuch.
While President Trump embraced his Supreme Court nominee, he attacked other federal court judges for scrutinizing his travel ban executive order.
Courts seem to be so political, and it would be so great for our justice system if they would be able to read a statement and do what's right.
But Trump's choice for the Supreme Court told senators on Capitol Hill he felt the president's recent comments were disheartening and demoralizing. In his remarks Wednesday, Mr. Trump ripped the telephone hearing held Tuesday as 3 judges heard arguments on whether to reinstate the travel ban.
And I was a good student. I understand things. I comprehend very well, okay? Better than, I think, almost anybody. And I want to tell you, I listened to a bunch of stuff last night on television that was disgraceful. It was disgraceful.
In fact, President Trump's tirade against the federal courts has been going for a couple of days now. During his speech to a meeting of sheriffs and police chiefs in Washington today, Trump blasted the appeals court judges who presided over yesterday's hearing by saying they failed to understand important concepts that a bad high school student would get. Lena?